Some people like to say that we live in 1984, that we live in the year zero, that we live in Brave New World, that dystopia is here. I'd posit that in a lot of ways it's kind of worse than the dystopias in those worlds because at least they got their victory gin. At least they got their bread and circuses. We don't even really have that anymore in a lot of cases. Like, I just want to go and I want to watch a movie. It doesn't have to be anything special. It doesn't have to be anything good. Just give me, I don't know, like a shitty horror movie or an action movie or just something. Just something that I can turn my mind off a week of work. But no, we can't even have that anymore. And I don't know, it's not even this movie was that bad. It's just so mediocre and low effort and low energy, and like they didn't edit it, and it's obviously they didn't care. So as you may have guessed from the title, I'm talking about The Accountant 2. Now, someone might say, well, Arjun, you went to see a movie called The Accountant 2. You can't complain that it was bad. Well, that's fair. That's fair. The first one wasn't, like, awful. I just wanted to go see a movie. And I'm just like, okay, this got okay reviews. Let's just go watch it. I'm sure it'll be, like, a fun action movie. But it wasn't. It was like this overly complicated, poorly edited, too long, like, plot involving drug cartels and human trafficking. I don't know if they were trying to channel, like, The Sound of Freedom or something with this, but I was just sitting there and going, like, what the fuck am I even watching? Like, this is a mainstream movie with, like, Ben Affleck in it, and it just struck to me, it's like they can't even do schlock right anymore. We can't even get some, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1980s camp. We have to deal with garbage like this. I don't know what it is that pissed me off so much about this movie. But it was just, I don't know. I guess it's just so low effort. It's just, it's rough. It's rough being a movie fan in the year of our Lord 2025. Because there's literally, like, nothing. There's been a couple good movies this year, but mostly it's just been an endless stream of Oscar bait, woke stuff, and just low effort garbage. So, The Accountant. I was gonna come up with some big, like, meme rant and say how it was the best movie ever, but it was just so, like, uninteresting and bland. I can't even do that. So for those of you who don't know, The Accountant is kind of like Hitman meets, I don't know, Toy Trains or something like that. The main character in it is Christian Wolf, played by Ben Affleck, whose superpower is that he has autism. No, I'm not joking. That's literally his superpower. He has savant syndrome, and he's like the greatest accountant who's ever lived, but he's also an action, like, star, and he's like an assassin, and he donates the money he makes to, like, this neural research facility that helps kids with autism so they don't have to suffer the way he does. But the kids with autism also have savant syndrome, so they're also, like, they have, like, super mind powers, and they can, like, hack any computer in the world and stuff like that. So in this movie, G.K. Simmons just shows up in it with no real context. He's trying to hire a hitman to help him find this kid who was smuggled as part of a human trafficking scheme from El Salvador, like, 8 years before the movie started. I think that's what it was. It was something like that. But it just kind of kept going on, and there was these really, like, I'm not even going to go through the plot. There's just these really fucking awkward scenes. Like, there was this scene where Ben Affleck, like, was doing an autistic square dance when he was trying to pick up some girl, and that was really cringy. There was, what was the other scene? There's some weird scene, like, with the underage prostitutes, like, trying to figure out who their handler was. And there's just all these, like, really cringy, boring, out of place scenes that just went on way too long. And this movie was like over 2 hours long, so I don't even get like how this got made. I guess they just had nothing else. I guess they just said, we have this in like Matt Damon's basement or something. We have the fucking Accountant 2. We're gonna just put it out there. We're just gonna shoot the script. We're not gonna edit it. We're not gonna do anything. And this is what I have to put up with nowadays. There's literally nothing else. I don't know. Like what even else is playing? Like some random Indian nonsense. And like, I don't know, I'm sure there's like some movie about some trans black woman of color or something like that. I don't know. It's just we live in a society. We also live in a dystopia, but it's a dystopia where we don't even get our victory gin. We don't even get like crappy mass produced like garbage anymore. We just get shit like The Accountant 2. Something that's so mediocre, so uninteresting, so uninspired, so poorly edited. It's just a fucking joke, man. Like, this is the best they can come up with. It's not even funny bad. It's not even that bad. It's fucking mediocre and low effort. Like, it's just... the thing about this movie is it just feels like nobody involved with it gave a shit. Maybe Ben Affleck kind of did with his performance of like an autistic guy, but I just don't know, like, why was this movie made? I guess to make money. Like I said, I guess it was just in Matt Damon's basement and they had made this movie. They're like, we'll just put it out there. But fuck, man, like it's rough. It's rough, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess now everything just has to be like either just, I don't know, just mediocre garbage or just woke to the point I'm not going to watch it, or like some shitty Netflix movie which just sucks, and that's just all we get these days. And I mean, I guess there's been some good movies. There was Late Night with the Devil was really good. Dune 2 was not bad. There's a couple others I think this year that were like okay, but by and large, when like the tentpole movie is a film called The Accountant 2 that's substantially less fun than doing your taxes, you know you have a problem. You know you have a big fucking problem. And that's where Hollywood is. And it's the cinema industry might die. And it's something that's so near and dear to my heart. Because, as I said many times, I grew up watching movies. My first job, the job I had from when like grade 9 to basically like my 20s, because I would work it when I was during summer times, was working at a movie theater, was working at a Cineplex, in fact, doing popcorn and taking tickets and as a projectionist. And I would go see movies because I had free movies, and I'd go see anything that was playing just because I could go see it. And I just remember like the charm. Like, a lot of them sucked, but I don't know. It's just sometimes I just have an hankering to go and get that popcorn and try to turn my mind off. And then you just don't even have that anymore. Like, just give me some, like, I don't know. There's like mediocre Jason Statham movies I guess you could watch. There's like, it's over, man. All we get now is Marvel movies, parts of extended shitty franchises, and mediocre low effort garbage like The Accountant 2. So fuck The Accountant 2. Fuck you, Ben Affleck, for making this, and you too, Matt Damon. Oh boy. I'm not gonna recommend this one. No sirree.